Zgrada švajcarskog parlamenta, Švajcarska konfederacija ili staro ime Švajcarske je Helvecija. Imamo intervju sa predsednikom Švajcarske, sa predsednikom konfederacije Švajcarske. Zgrada u kojoj je njena kancelarija ili njen ofis se nalazi tamo, skroz. To je ona zgrada u onom zelenilu. A intervju koji ćemo raditi je u salonima, u svečanim salonima koji se nalaze tamo iza mene. Mnogo se govori o tom ženskom parlamentu, jer sada je većina u vladi i svi samo govore o tome. Zašto je to važno? Pa zato što je Švajcarska u suštini jedna tradicionalna zemlja. Kad pogledate, izjednačeni su polovi po svim mogućim pravima tek tamo mnogo kasnije nego u drugim zemljama i sad odjedanputa ženska vlada i svi o tome govori.
It is today in European government still quite unusual that you have a majority of women in a government. And since a week we have 4 women, which are therefore out of 7 a majority in Switzerland. This is exceptional, but actually it should be quite normal because, well, women of today, they can have the same education, they can have the same chances, so therefore actually it's just a question of time that it's getting normal.
Is it a fear of female government?
No, I don't think it's not a fear. I think it's just unusual. People have to get used to changes, which is also these gender equalities. And I think it's a question of time that young people are getting used to that. Either it's women or men. Actually, it does not change anything. You should have the same chances, the same opportunities, and then, therefore try to have, maybe in the economy, maybe in science, maybe in politics, the best personalities, and then the gender would not be a question.
Do you think that females, in fact, they have a higher sensibility, that they see things different, that they decide quicker? They don't have so many hesitations in making a decision.
Well, these are also prejudices.
Are they?
I think we must also admit there are many different women characters as there are many different male characters. I think in general a lot of women have the expertise as mothers. They have a lot of different tasks in their life. So normally they are very well organized.
Are they?
And they have to be under pressure. So therefore they work seriously. But this is very general. I think there are always exceptions and other examples. So therefore I think I encourage every person, every woman, to make her own way, whatever it may be.
When you meet a president of a big country, America, China, Russia, when they see a woman, do you think that they react differently?
Normally you are treated correctly.
You think more correctly?
Yeah, I would say so, more correctly even, and therefore it's an advantage in my eyes, and therefore I just can tell you that it's a nice way to meet other presidents, also other female presidents. When we meet, there's always a certain relation between women, and I think that's a good network you should also use to have this women network all over the world among politicians, among women in economy and women in science.
When you are talking to someone, negotiating, and you see that someone lies, can you hide that?
Well, in politics you have to learn to have some kind of poker face, because I think it's sometimes difficult, yes, but you have to learn it. It's some of the tactical game, but it's also, you have to decide what is of importance and what is not of importance, what is your right and what is not your right to intervene, and therefore you learn this by experience.
Have you been ever thinking that you are going to be on the top of your country?
Oh, never. No. No, never. I was interested in politics because my father also was in politics.
Really?
But, I had not the idea being in politics. I had my career as a lawyer, and therefore my fantasy was different. But, I accepted it and think it very interesting, and therefore I'm pleased with my life.
Do you think that certain lobbyists started to think differently? Because I heard, my God, what's going now to happen to us? Because women are more strict, They more follow the law. They're more, may I say, honest? May I say that?
I think this is difficult.
Of course, it's a difficult question.
I don't work with prejudice or...
I don't. This is what I heard.
Don't have. I think... they have to get used to that, and normally it's after the first meeting it's normal, and I think therefore they won't be shy, they won't have fear, they will just on a normal base try to work and to solve problems. We have to give solutions to the society, and therefore it does not matter if you are male or female. You have to make your work, you have to present solutions, and therefore I think that's at the end of the day what counts.
I want just to say thank you for this interview. Thank you for this, for your time.
Thank you so much, and I wish you all the best and all the people from Serbia.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Okay.
Bila je to jedna izuzetna poseta i da vam kažem da ćemo o Švajcarskoj mnogo toga još vidjeti u ovom programu, jer ženska vlada je nešto dosta neobično. I vidjet ćete šta je ono što možemo od njih da naučimo, šta je ono što već učimo i šta je ono što oni nama kažu da imamo, a mi i ne znamo.